What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 3 of this Scale in Peace free online course on how to get fully booked in 6 months. The first 2 episodes were mostly about the website, and I explained why in the videos, why the website is very important and the first step to fix if you want to get more bookings and more customers for your small business, simply because a website can help you to automate your sales and marketing processes and increase your visibility online so you can actually get more customers. Then today is about social media, and the next episode will also be about social media. And I explain in this video why and how to activate your social media. So let's get started. The first question you might ask yourself is, why do I need to be active on social media to get fully booked? And the answer is super simple. Your potential customers are spending a lot of time online on their phone and on their computers. So you have to be present there and you have to activate your online presence on these platforms. Now, of course, you might think, I'm going to have to spend so much time to learn to use these tools and to be present there. And my answer will be that you might not need to be active on all the social medias, but the goal of this video is to show you what is the minimum that you need to do and understand at your business owner level, and then eventually to start to hire people to be more active on these platforms. So just to clarify, social medias englobe Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp, YouTube, Pinterest, Reddit, and many more. You just have to go on Google and search for what are the best social medias for 2024, and you will find a whole list. Next is, obviously, you want to participate in the social interactions of everybody, and you want to have a presence there. Why? Because your brand and your company only exist if people know about it. And how people can know about it? Simply because they will be seeing you active on those platforms. Now, which social media you should choose? This is a great question, and this is very specific to each business. But my analysis is that you have Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp that belongs to Meta, that are the same group, and the 3 of them will have a similar way to function and they will have connections together. So if you choose one of them, usually you choose the 3 and you have the opportunity to choose the 3. Another thing you might need to understand about social media and how to choose them is there are places like groups, so Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups, WhatsApp communities, and maybe soon after this video will be posted, you will have YouTube communities. Those are great places for users to interact with each other on a specific topic. So it could be the topic of your expertise. You could create a group and then have people to join this group to exchange about this topic and share great advice, and you could be participating in those conversations. And then you have the video content. The most famous at the moment is the vertical format for mobiles, so you can think of Reels, and those are actually super trendy right now. Let's see how long it lasts, but obviously if you want to start creating content, you might want to consider creating Reels, especially because it's a great way to show that you are more and more modern. Now, it's actually more difficult than all the content. And then you have the written content. So think about newsletters on LinkedIn is very popular now. And you have all the normal posts with a simple picture and a set of text. So just to conclude, you can choose a social media based on the content that you think you want to publish, or based on the way people interact with each other and how you think you can contribute. Then you need to define your goals. So let's dig into what goals and what strategy you can set for social media. The main and the basic strategy that I would suggest would be to just activate your social media, meaning that you post once a month or once a week or once a day And your strategy at the beginning should not be to get millions of followers and millions of views. You will probably not be viral from day one, but to simply get used to you to communicate about your products and your services and do it on a consistent basis. Algorithms and people love consistency. So if you can promise your users that you will post every Monday at 7 a.m., then that's a great way to show commitment, engagement, and build an audience that will, have this little rendezvous with you and with your brand, and know that on every Monday they get a piece of advice that can help them with the topic that you are an expert at. The second goal that you can set for your social media strategy and to make sure that you are always active is to be educational, like to become the teacher on your topic. So instead of trying to simply advertise for your products, which to be fair, no one will really care about because no one really wants to be put in front of an ad, your company might need to show their services and products at some point. So you will post about pricing and ads on your platforms, but that should not be the main goal. The main goal should or could be to inform your customers and help them about the topic that you are an expert at. So in an example of my hostel, I was posting content helping them to find the best places to visit in Saigon, or the best food to choose in Saigon, or the best time of the year to travel in Vietnam. Those things I could easily answer. I could easily create content around this, and this was very useful for the people who would be interested in traveling to Vietnam and eventually staying at my place, or getting interested in what food is available in Saigon, and I would help them to choose. Now, this goes down to the great ideas for content creation. You don't need to find things that are super complex and very refined at the beginning. Just think of the main top 10 questions that your customers will ask about and gather this into a list of topics and then build content on these topics. So in the case of my hostel before, it would be related to helping travelers to prepare their travel to Vietnam or to adapt to the Vietnamese culture and discover it. And then the last thing would be more about making Vietnam the best travel experience of their life. And it would be just simple tips, basic advice, great content. Doesn't necessarily have to be super complicated. It just needs to answer a specific question and be in the topic that you are actually an expert at and your audience might be interested to hear about. Now, I have additional advice to conclude on this video. First, you want to harmonize your content because you want to have an image that is easy to recognize for your audience, and especially if you publish regularly. So for example, using your logo colors and making sure that you always put your logo on your photos. It could be always a specific type of format or a specific framework for posting your content. You can refine this on the long term, but from one platform to another, make sure that it's always similar so that people identify that this is unique to you and you are actually easily recognizable. This way, people will actually understand and identify themselves more easily to your branding. And the last additional advice I have is going to be about paid ads, because all of these platforms that I've talked about, they have a paying system, whether it's a premium membership or it's just simply advertising. You might want to get into this, and it might be easier for many small businesses because it's easier to get more views, to get more likes, to get more follow. But in the first place, I would really recommend you to get in the habit of posting and being active before you start publishing ads, because ads really require some expertise, and I will not recommend you to pay for ads if you don't know what you are doing. So I will really recommend to contact an expert or hire someone who knows about ads before starting to do ads. That's it for today's episode. I hope you understand the necessity of being active on social media, because everybody is on social media and you have to show up. It doesn't have to be very complex and every day. You can aim at posting once a week. And for content ideas, I don't necessarily recommend to post about your product specifically, but you could just try to educate people about the topic you are an expert at with your business. And by doing so, you have a way to create engaging social medias. And this is the topic of next episode. So just head to the playlist link that is in the description of this video, and you will find all the episodes posted about this mini course that is supposed to help you to get fully booked in 6 months. And you will find the episode 4. Now, if you haven't done already, subscribe to this channel. It will help you to see the next content eventually, and it will help me to identify you as someone who is interested into my content. And if you haven't heard about me yet, I'm Nicolas, and you can find my information in the description of this video. I provide growth hacking, productivity tips, and self-care advice for entrepreneurs. And I have a free checklist that can help you to fix your online visibility, which is a tool I'm using to help my customers to get fully booked as well. So you can do this by yourself. You can also reach out to me and we can do it together. There are many different options. I just give you the link in the description, and I see you in the next episode of this mini course. Bye guys, and have a great day.